flattish trading session. We've recovered though from the low point of the day. Well, plenty happening actually. So let's hop across to Nimesh, who's going to tell us whether or not there is much action in the dealing rooms in D Street Chatter. Nimesh, everyone's on leave or you're still picking up?
Hi Nigel, so no, there is presence clearly, and there is volumes as well in today's trade is the feedback. But again, market is just in a consolidation range. Again, around 17,600, you see the bit of resistance and a bit of profit booking as well. What is leading today is the financials, and that's where largely on back of strong earnings, as well as the fact that there is FII buying as well in most of the financial stocks today. The bigger worry is the broader markets. That's where some bit of profit booking is sipped in, and you're seeing a lot of stocks down 3-4% from the highs. Even after strong numbers, you're seeing some bit of profit booking in some of those recently announced results as well. So that's where there is a bit of pain now in the broader markets. The Nifty mid-cap index itself is down 0.5% in today's trade. I guess from a Q point of view, of course, technically 17,600 is a level to watch. But I guess Monday will be an important day because we have Reliance reporting numbers today evening, so it will react on Monday. And there are a couple of big bank numbers which will report over the weekend. So that's going to set the tone for the Indian markets on Monday. But as today's things are concerned, there is buying largely in the financials. But I guess there is equally profit booking as well in the broader markets today.
Nimesh, I have to say your strike rate is getting better and better. I'll come to the new stocks today, but we just outlined UPL. Then of course there was that you gave a hint about PNB housing, and it's both have been bang on. So what do you have today, Nimesh?
Hi Prashant. So in today's list, the first stock is Metropolises. That stock is buzzing in trade and largely on back of some bit of buying back. And I understand one of the leading AIF has been active buyer in Metropolises in the last few days. So that's the reason why a bit of outperformance of late in Metropolises. So that's the first one. The second stock is Best Agro Life. We got the management a few weeks back and they sounded quite confident about the quarter two numbers as well. Today there was multiple block deals. Almost 10 lakh shares have changed hands. And the feedback is one of the leading US-based fund was a buyer in today's block. So the disclosures will be quite important as far as Best Agro is concerned. The third stock is Delivery. For second day running, that stock is massively under pressure. Even in today's trade, the stock is down 17-18% the last one I checked. And there were multiple blocks as well. So the feedback is maybe some of the domestic institutions have sold in today's block. But again, Q2 came as a big negative surprise in terms of update. And that's why you're seeing selling pressure. Remember, the IPO lock-in is still not open. So there is going to be further sell-off in November when the IPO opens up, IPO lock-in opens up, and private equity investors sell. So that's the reason why there is a bit of concern in Delivery. And the last stock is Finolex Cables. Again, when the broader markets are under pressure today, that stock stands out in terms of big gainer, up 7-8% in today's trade. In Finolex Cables, the feedback is that there's going to be a family settlement within the promoters very soon, and hence a big up move in that stock in today's trade.